Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we are on Angel Season 1 Episode 21. This is the penultimate one now, right? We only have one more to go after this one, so I've got a feeling this is going to be big. At least I hope it is. So let's roll that intro and get stuck into it. Here we go. Oh, he must be sick of getting kicked in the face at this point. It happens so often, doesn't it? It's a cool way. Cool way to go. Holy. What the hell was that? What was that? Oh, this episode's called Blind Date.
Demons.
That's a big book you've got there.
No blind demons. Perhaps she simply learned to hone her senses around her disability. Angel said it was as if she anticipated his actions before he carried them out.
Maybe even have a record.
One assumes she's done this sort of thing before.
Brewer.
What? You found her?
Our first stop doesn't always have to be World of the Weird, you know? And finally, arrested in '99 as a suspect in a double homicide.
She was on bail when Angel encountered her.
But that's not the real whammy. Look who's defending her.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
We request
Oh my god, these guys get everywhere.
To think that my client, with her particular disability, could physically commit such a murder.
Hey, hold it right there! Hey!
She obviously doesn't see the way we do. She can see.
Interesting.
Why are we still talking about this?
Because Wolfram and Hart is representing her pro bono.
She's probably still working for them.
This guy is so creepy.
I can't believe you got her off on all charges.
It's like a creepy Sheldon. Bazinga.
And now the big brass are smiling upon you. Is there something you want?
Lindsay, come say hello.
I think she likes you.
Did an excellent job.
Oh, him.
Thank you, Lindsay. It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Is he the guy from Friends?
One has to admire her talent. Everything all right? You look a little stressed.
I've been putting in the hours, but
I'm fond of you, Lindsay. I'd like to see you moving up here.
I'm glad to hear that, sir.
Not everybody will. I want you to think about these things. You're not going to be happy until you find your place in the scheme of things.
Isn't that just everyone? In the world?
I don't think she had a happy childhood.
Trying to find their place?
Sir?
Our blind friend, Vanessa. I think she was terribly abused growing up, and I think you should create them sooner rather than later.
Create them.
She's gonna do something else that may require a strong defense.
Strong defense, alibis. She's an invaluable tool to some of our most important clients, so we can't risk losing her.
What's she gonna do?
There are some children arriving. They pose a threat.
Some children.
Is this too shocking for you?
I'm just thinking it might be for a jury.
Her terrible, terrible childhood drove her to it.
Who are these children?
It's best we know only what we need to.
That scene was so messed up. And allowed to take him. It's just like manipulation after manipulation, that, wasn't it?
They acquitted her, hung jury.
I'm sorry, Angel.
How am I supposed to fight evil if they won't even put it behind bars? I didn't cause it, and I can't fix it. I can't do anything about it. She murdered a man right in front of me, and I can't even testify to that fact in a court of law.
Our battle will be fought elsewhere.
Still their world, Wesley. Structure for power, not truth. It's their system, and it's one that works.
Just white men in a big corporation. And even Angel's struggling to fight him. Huh?
I need your help.
Okay. So he was that unnerved by his boss, he's come straight to Angel. I guess the children was just a bit too much for him.
You probably think this is some kind of trick.
You afraid of me, Lindsay?
No,
I'm smelling a whole lot of fear. I don't think this is a trick.
I don't have a choice.
You always have a choice. You sold your soul for a fifth-floor office and a company car.
You think you know everything about me?
Everything I need to know.
I guess it's fair to say that you've never seen anything like real poverty. No shoes, no toilet, 6 of us kids in a room, and come flu season it was down to 4. So yeah, we had a choice. You got stepped on or you got to step in. And I swore to myself that I was not gonna be the guy standing there with a stupid grin on my face while my life got dribbled out.
I'm sorry. I nodded off. Did you get to the part where you're evil?
There's a new contract.
Why don't we just save the lawyer talk?
She's gonna kill some kids.
That might have your attention.
Some kids from overseas, jobs in a couple of days.
I need more.
There's some files. They'd be at the firm, probably in the vault.
Then I guess you'll get them.
I can't go back in there. Do you understand what that place is? I go back there, they're gonna kill me.
That's what we call an acceptable risk.
I get myself killed. That'll convince you I've changed.
It's a start.
There's some The Good Place dilemmas in there then.
They have shamans. They can sense the moment a vampire crosses a threshold.
That's not gonna be a problem.
Well then, seems pretty simple.
Why won't that be a problem?
Yeah, I can get a hold of one. But why would I want to?
In the interest of justice, maybe doing the right thing.
Not really interested.
Whoa, this was way quicker than what I thought. He's back already?
Give me one good reason.
It'll be extremely dangerous.
Okay.
Just like that. He is an adrenaline junkie, isn't he? God, he's a handsome man, isn't he? Hot, hot, hot.
Lila,
You scared me.
you doing some research?
Only when I want it done right.
I know what you mean. I don't mind making myself look like an idiot, but I hate it when some clerk does.
She's hiding something and all. This chick, Leela. There was no reason for her to be that scared then. The thing around your neck as well. The goggles. Angel, the goggles.
My God! They told me it was true, but I ain't believe them. Evil white folks really do have a mecca. Y'all can cater to the demon, cater to the dead man, but what about the black man?
Casually check my watch. Mid-rant. He's still got the goggles around his neck.
Got a vampire on the premises.
That's a good idea. Because if they bring one in, they can't tell how many, right? So the shaman's not going to be like, nope, there's still a vampire present. We lost the goggles, that's good. Doink. Thank you, Wesley. Okay, okay. Don't tell me he's gonna get locked in here. What's that? Are we supposed to know what this is? It's not ringing any bells to me, just so you guys know. Oh, you just couldn't out yourself, could ya?
We're done. Get out now.
Can you believe this? It's a sweep.
What is it? Moderators.
Is that why they've all got like the purpley glowy thing to their eyes? Oh, this is not gonna go well.
Shouldn't we have been memoed or something?
That's why they call them random mind readings.
You better shove something else in your mind now. Leela.
Whenever I hear of disloyalty, it hurts me. I'm sorry, Lee.
Oh, it's Lee.
No. You've been in secret talks with Klein and Gabler.
They approached me.
You planned on taking clients with you when you left to join them.
They
misread me. I just wanted Klein and Kepler to think.
Well, I got it wrong because I thought Leela, if anyone. Holy Jesus.
That's all. Lindsay.
Covered in blood. That's all.
Why don't you hang on for a minute?
Lindsay?
He's not with you?
No.
That can't be good.
So you got the files then?
Is Wesley going to
Which
know
one
what
is
this thing is?
I don't
And
know.
is Wesley going to know what that is?
Angel? What's this?
I guess not. Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. It looked as though he definitely knew what it was about.
Was there a reason you took this?
Yeah.
And that would be...
I don't really know.
Well,
Okay.
get to work translating then.
Guys?
So it just like called to him or something?
It's encrypted.
What do you want to bet the rest of these are too?
Oh my god, are they going to get Willow involved?
You betrayed this firm by allying yourself with someone who has given us a great deal of grief.
We know about Angel.
You stolen important documents from our vault.
Yeah, he did know everything.
Did I leave anything out?
What about sums it up?
Did you actually believe I wouldn't learn everything? I nod to Phil behind me, and he's gonna put a bullet in your head.
Good old Phil.
I just want it out.
Well, then you're in a crisis, son. You have everything it takes to go all the way here. Drive, ambition, but you don't know where you belong.
This again?
Do I nod to my friend behind me? No. I think what you actually need is a few days off to think about it. You're gonna do the right thing.
I can go.
God, this toxic behavior, I can't. So fucked up.
I believe in you.
He doesn't, Lindsay, just so you know.
Okay, I'm back to the desktop, Willow. What do I do now?
Oh, it is. She has called Willow. Just on the phone, though.
Guess what they've been doing all day?
Saving the world?
Well, yeah, but they've been breaking encrypted computer files too.
Yes, they have.
Cordelia, can she get us in?
Uh-huh. Okay, Willow says hey.
So at this point, Willow was working through the Adam files, right?
There it is. Back door. We're in. Thanks, Will.
Legend, Will.
She lost her sight when she was 21.
On purpose.
She spent 5 years in Bajar studying the Nanjing. What's her current job?
Children. 3 of them. Seers.
They're blind too. Together, the children have the power to see into the heart of things.
Which makes them a real threat to Wilfram and Hart.
We just figured you were dead.
Cordelia.
They're being kept in a safe house with a guardian until their mentor arrives.
I want you two to try to intercept this mentor guy. Keep him away from that house.
So creepy. Leave the kids alone. Get the kids
out of here!
She's a really good fighter. Like, how are they gonna... What's happening? How is he throwing her senses off? By being really still. So it's movement that gets her. I don't really buy that too much, to be honest.
It's all right. You're all right.
Okay,
The children are with their mentor. They're safe.
that's good.
They have an important
Yeah,
role to play.
tell us more about this scroll.
I believe
that
this
you
is
put.
how Wolfram and Hart knew of their coming.
You know what it is?
The prophecies of a Bergian. I translated some of the text. As I said, it mentions the children you saved today. I also believe I know why you were drawn to it. There's an entire passage about you.
Okay.
But it tells of a vampire with a soul. This doesn't surprise you?
No.
There is a design angel, and you have your place in it.
Okay. It's very cryptic, that. I want to know more about it, but I'm assuming that's going to be for the finale, right?
Hello, Lindsay.
I'm sorry. I did what I had to.
You saved the children. It's very noble. It's not about good or evil. You walked in that door and called me by my first name. You stood up to us and won. Do you know how many people have that much nerve? I need people like that working for us.
You're offering me my job back?
I'm offering you a new job. I'm offering you this very office.
There's no way he agrees to this.
You may not know me as well as you think you do.
If you want it, it's yours. If you don't, walk out this door.
And that's what we call a bluff. So you walk out the door and, you know, you will be dead, but... He shuts it. He shuts the door. It can't be worth it. It just can't. No way. Plus, the trust has gone there between him and his boss. Like, he's never going to be able to trust him. So it's just going to be a constant, like, walking on eggshells type of situation. Do you know what I mean? So as penultimate finales go, I don't think that was that good. It didn't suck me in the way that I'd hoped to. I thought I'd be like dying to hit play on the next episode, like, oh my god, I need to see how it's gonna lead into the finale and then blah blah blah. But it seemed very much like a standalone episode. Yes, it was like big for what was his name again? There was Lee, Lena, and it was Lindsay. I've just checked. And Lindsay. I mean, it was a big episode for Lindsay and what he was going through within Wolf from Own Heart. And I know that company has been like a predominant reoccurring factor when it comes to season 1 of this show, but it hasn't like captivated me in the sense of keeping me invested within the show. Like, I'd have much preferred, say, a Kate storyline, because I'm more invested in Kate and everything that she's been through, like the stuff with her dad, her finding out that all the vampires were real and demons were real, her having this like strange relationship with Angel, like this connection with him. It got me. I was invested. This guy obviously is a brilliant actor, I can't deny that, but character-wise, it's not got my interest as much as other characters that they've introduced. I do think it's an interesting character, but not one that, you know, I'm going to be upset with if it was like written out or whatever. That may change the longer this goes on. I have no clue what's in the future. I'm just talking about what I know now and how I feel right now. So yeah, they're my thoughts. I love that Wesley has really come into his own now. I really do. He is a solid part of the team. He knew exactly what he needed to do in that role during that whole mayhem there. He was like, well, I'll do the research on X, Y, and Z. And they were like, yeah, brilliant, Wesley. And off he went and did it. And then when he brought this like scroll thing back, Wesley was like, yeah, well, I'm going to get to work on this because these are my skills and this is how I can, you know, be a utilized and strong member of, you know, the trio. I feel as though Cordelia is very much like the customer service, admin, financial side of things, or anything that's got to, you know, put a nice face to the business. And then you've got Wesley, who is, you know, the translator, the extremely educated one, the one that is willing to do hours and hours of research. He's just very well knowledged when it comes to this entire world. Obviously, his history with the Watcher and the Council past. And then you've got Angel, who is the fighter of the team. They all have such an important, integral part of the group, which is really fun to watch and explore, especially when they sort of bleed into one another, their skills sort of bleed into one another, and we get to see a more rounded character. Like, I just love that. But yeah, as far as episodes go, I just wanted more. I think if this episode was put elsewhere, I'd have been like, oh, that was a good one. But because it's like right at the finale, I'm like, did we not get a bit more, you know? I might be alone on this thought process, and if this is one of your, you know, favorite episodes, I apologize, but I don't think it would be. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'll look forward to reading your comments. Let me know down below what you're thinking, or if you can remember how you felt when watching this one and the placement of this episode. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give it a cheeky thumbs up if you enjoyed the reaction, and subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. But any sort of comments and likes really helps the channel, so I would appreciate that so much. Don't forget, guys, you can become a member now as well if you'd like to support in an added way. Mwah, kisses to all of my members. You guys are amazing. And yeah, I hope to see you all again soon for another video. Thanks so much, guys. Bye. And now it's time for a comment from the Dat Pack. And today I've chosen the lovely Denny, who says, such a nice subtle bit of facial acting from David during the last Angel and Buffy confrontation. You can tell Angel is remembering the events of I Will Remember You, while Buffy is slapping him across the face with her I have someone new in my life that I love. It's just that extra layer of hurt that she doesn't even know she's inflicting. Exactly, Denny, exactly. And bear in mind, guys, this is from my 119 reaction of Angel, and you have nailed it there, because I Will Remember You, Angel does. Angel literally remembers all of that. Buffy doesn't. And I should have had that in my mind when I was watching it. I should have done. I mean, I think it probably passed my mind, but I should have held on to that more so and emphasized it. So I hold my hands up, guys. I should have bared that in mind more so when, you know, discussing the end of episode discussion there. But Denny, chef's kiss on that call out, because it was such, like you say, such a slight little change in his face, but it said so much about it, that added bit of hurt. And yeah, he did it very well. He acted the hell out of that scene. And considering Angel is very much so like a quiet, brooding type, I feel like facial expressions are everything. So yeah, fair play to David for that. And yeah, thank you, Denny, for leaving your comment. I really appreciate it. If you guys would like to share your comments on my socials, I would be so grateful for it. And who knows, maybe it'll appear on one of these videos. So bear that in mind as well, guys. And I hope to see you for the next one.